What's up guys, it's Sebastian, and today we're checking out the Capital One Lounge in IAD, Washington, DC. This is the second lounge of the series, the first one being in Dallas, third one should be in Denver. If you are visiting, it's going to be right after TSA PreCheck. It's over there and over here. And if you're not going through PreCheck, there are elevators. We are here on the media preview day, but the benefit for me is that it's a lot easier to shoot. They're not paying me for this. Main benefit is that I can shoot pretty much what I want and walk around with a giant camera and no one gets mad at me. I don't really have to blur people out because everyone is media and just other people that are expecting cameras versus just normal passengers. So most of the time I actually have to wait for sections to clear out for me to take a picture, which is fine. I don't really mind, but just a lot easier. Big favor, give us a thumbs up, and if you know anyone else that might benefit, share this with them. But let's go. Right when you walk in, there are lockers, and as you can see, there are two people that somehow locked themselves out already. If you don't have your thing, there is a master key. Walking in through the front door, you have a check-in desk right over here. You do need certain cards for entry, and I'll put them in the links down below just in case they change and they update things. You're allowed here 3 hours before your flight, so plenty of time whether you want to relax or grab a quick bite. If you are in a rush, grab one of these and load it up with snacks. Whether it's fruit, salad options, granola, or fruits. Also a lot of different drink options as well. So if you want to save coffee, then you can go with this. Coffee number 3 today. More snacks over here, water, and also cold brew coffee. If you want to add some milk or anything else, the world's your oyster. Over here is the coffee section. Lots of different options that you can pick from. Normally there would be someone actually here, that's not me. So an actual barista making stuff. They have a full-on machine, which is really nice. They also have a latte machine that prints specific art on it, which is pretty cool too. As a coffee person, I'm a big fan. Here are a bunch of pastries, and one thing I really like is that they are local. So a lot of local shops that they source from rather than just making it themselves. If you are doing grab and go and you don't want to go to the main area, bathrooms are going to be over here, but it's also the main area for the bathrooms anyways. I like that they actually designed the rooms. A lot of places just don't design bathrooms well at all. There's a lot of books here, there's some greenery, and a lot of local art. So each of the bathrooms are exactly the same in terms of how they structure it, but the pieces of art are different. This area is a little bit shorter, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that, but over there it's a bit taller. Lockers over here if you want to leave your stuff and don't want to drag it throughout the lounge. You can enter a code, and if you forget your code, they can help you, but ideally you don't forget your code. Over here are some chairs, and they are heavily inspired by the art in the airport. Plenty of plugs as well if you want to get some work done. So down here, super convenient. As you move into the lounge, there are a lot of different sections. This is supposed to be the children's section. I guess you can plug in an iPad or they can draw here, and it's a bit more open. Local artwork and little map of the places you can also go throughout. The views are a little bit rough, but I think they're doing the best they can, and it's still open, which is what I like. I think a lot of other lounges, it's just very dark and enclosed, kind of like a cave, which works, but makes it just feel a lot smaller. This has a lot of light, which is amazing, but you're kind of also looking into a building, so they can't really fix that though. It kind of is what it is. Still though, I think aesthetically, it's amazing and just feels fun. Lots of greenery throughout and also lots of seats. If you want a bit more quiet, I'd probably move towards this side. And I expect this to be more the work area. And there's actually even quieter areas over there that I'll show you in a second. Over here is going to be the bar, and the food is over there. Lots of different options, and they actually walk through how to make some of them as well. Whether you want alcoholic or non-alcoholic, they have a ton of choices. So that is more the bar area, and I expect it to be a bit louder. Let's take a look at the food. Lots of pastries, and one really cool thing is that they source the ingredients locally. So maybe they'll get eggs from a farm that's in Virginia or ham in Maryland. One thing I really like is that instead of having a buffet spread where it doesn't look that great after a while, everything is bite-sized and kind of like piecemeal, meaning that you can grab whatever you want and make your own little meal instead of just a giant pile that doesn't look good after a while. And when it looks good, sometimes it tastes better too. Lots of different food options and also lots of drinks as well. But there's also cola, zero sugar cola. That one sounds really good, vanilla cream, and pineapple cream. I think I might try that after. Walking over here is a bit more of a quiet area, and I hope it stays that way. It seems like a nice place to lounge and just be on your laptop or read or be on your phone. Same with over here. Seems like a nice place to get some work done. One more of these little nooks, and if we continue over here, we have a ton of cool art and just natural light coming in. The bathrooms are pretty nice as well. Some lights, artwork, books, plants, just nice aesthetic. I feel like these are one of the things that a lot of people just forget about the design, but this looks really nice. There is a lot of artwork throughout, and these are all local artists. One disadvantage is that there are no showers here, but there is a nursery if you are someone who is nursing. So right over here, Little Pilot Capital One. This is super cute. This one also doesn't have a workout room like the DFW one. I think it is more meant to be as kind of a fast stop rather than being an international terminal where people are there for a long time. So when you think about the DFW one, the intent very much feels like, hey, you have a 2 or 3 hour layover. Here, it's more like you're passing through, maybe grab something fast, maybe sit here for 30 minutes to 1 hour, get a drink in, have fun, and then head off to your flight. If you do want to visit the lounge, the best way is going to be either the Venture or the Venture X card. For a lot of people, the Venture X makes a ton of sense given the effective annual fee. If you're on the fence, I'll leave a calculator down below, or you can Google Ask Sebi Venture X worth it, and it should pop up. On that note, if you want to learn about cards, whether this one or pretty much any other card out there, and you want to support the channel, we have links on the website, asksebi.com, and also down below in the description box. Make sure they're competitive, that the card makes sense for you, but otherwise, it is a huge way to support the channel, so thank you guys in advance. Okay, let's dive into the food. Okay, so we got one of every food item, and let's taste test everything. I will be sharing with Mandy, so I'm not eating the whole of this sandwich, for example, unless it's really good. I've had better, but it's not bad. Moving into the guac and chips, and now I'm starting to think I maybe should be more strategic about the ordering of things. That's actually really good guac. We have this egg thing. Oh no, I think this is grits. Have you ever had something and you know it's bad for you, but it tastes delicious? That's this. In retrospect, I'd probably skip the sandwich, kind of mid. Everything else is a bit better. Next up is this egg. Not really a fan of this one, but maybe that's just me. Strong flavor-wise. Potato one's okay. Probably skip the potato one. Next up is truffled corn. Get the truffled corn. It's really good. Very strong umami flavors. Also like refreshing in kind of a weird way. And there's a lot of chew, there's a crunch. Maybe a little strong, but otherwise the perfect bite. Sausage and potatoes. It's a weird one. It's good, but I think it's just a bit too salty for me, but it's good. Here is the bao. I get the bao. The bao's really good. A little spicy. It's a nice mix of springiness. Shrimp's kind of light as well, but then you have strong flavors. I really like this one. I don't know what this one is. I didn't think I would like this one, but it tastes pretty good. It's like cheese with peach on it, but it's one of the like super complex type ones where you have a lot of different flavors. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's nice. It's really good. Last up for the main section is the deviled egg. I don't think I'm a fan of this. It's weird. So I ate it all. It's unique. I'm not sure if I would get another one, but it tastes good when you're eating it. I think I'm not used to Tennessee spices, as Mandy just said, but it's good. But I don't think I get it again. Pastry number one, and there's a lot of pastries. I don't think we're gonna get through all of them just because there's too many, but I picked the two that looks the most interesting. It's okay. Apple. Apple one's interesting. I'd probably do the apple one. And that wraps it up. I think there are a bunch I would skip, but generally pretty good, and a lot of the good ones are really good. To me, I think the must-get item is the bun, this cheese toast thing with peach. Just really good. Grits, really good. And the corn, which feels like a lot of items in retrospect, but yeah. The Capital One IAD Lounge has some pretty cool drinks, and some of them are also very unique. One of the best examples of this is the bee's knees that comes in a cup that looks like a bee. A major reason for this is because the drinks were designed by Will Patton, who's known as one of the best mixologists. Many consider him as the bartender's bartender. He's also the 2022 Washington Exceptional Cocktails Award winner and has designed drinks at Bresca, which is a 1 Michelin star restaurant, as well as Jaunt's, which is a 2 Michelin star restaurant. Put another way, they pretty much found the best mixologists in the DMV area, which is pretty insane. I didn't really drink that much for most of it because I didn't want to get a red face, but I did chug a drink on the way out. Let me tell you, that drink was delicious. On your way out, you can also get some chocolates. So these are from River Sea Chocolates Factory. Again, if you want to learn about the Venture X or pretty much any other card out there, links on the website, asksebi.com, or down below in the description box. If you made it to this point in the video, then leave an airplane emoji in the comments down below, and I'll try to heart it and also respond. My question for you is, what are your thoughts on the lounge, and what other features would you want them to add for future ones? Let me know and everyone else know in the comments down below. Big favor, give this a thumbs up, share this with a friend, subscribe, but otherwise, hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.